Hello everyone, welcome back. Recently I made a video where I exposed how easily you could spot AI Minecraft houses, and then I also built a house in Minecraft. My goal of that video is kind of inform people to keep an eye out for AI generated houses on sites like Pinterest, Instagram, and just anywhere you look for inspiration. Support on that video was really insane. I really appreciate it. The video became my most viewed video of all time, which, really appreciate it. Really cool to see. I got a lot of comments asking for a part 2. That's what we're gonna be doing today. I'm gonna kind of point out a house, and I'm going to go through and I'm going to point out everything that I could easily see that's wrong with it and how you could kind of spot it as well. Real quick before you get into it, I want just a couple comments that I got on that video that I think are kind of worth addressing. Just a few a few things I want to touch on here. Got a lot of comments, and I agree with this, honestly. AI is not great for inspiration. I did it for the video, and I know some people do it as well, and it could be good once or twice, but in general, AI houses will look uninspired about 90% of the time. They don't look good. There's something interesting. It won't really teach you to help learn building either, because they're always very basic. They don't understand interesting concepts of texturing or anything like that. They're just not great, honestly, at all. A lot of people also brought up kind of the moral implications of using AI, which, I understand. An AI house is generated essentially by stealing thousands of different pictures of houses and then using that to train a model. So a lot of people don't really like that their house screenshot that they would post would be used to train a model, which I completely understand. So a lot of people don't really like AI in general for that reason. Also, a lot of commenters pointed out there's, a lot of electricity used to generate AI. If you research, AI training alone uses more electricity than small countries, which is kind of crazy to think about. So yeah, I saw a lot of people saying that. I do, of course, understand, the kind of moral stuff there, but, I chose to still make the video on it, obviously, because I feel like it's, interesting to talk about. AI is cringe. In my opinion, AI won't ever replace Minecraft art, at least, building houses, because no one wants to watch it. They look bad. I think we're still years out from decent looking AI Minecraft houses, honestly. Houses are soulless, they look bad, I get it, and I agree, and that's kind of why I decided to actually build them for real in the game. Last comment I want to touch on is one specifically, this comment from Wavy Brody. It says, wow, what an amazing YouTuber, if only there was a way to support him and also gain access to different cool rewards for just a few dollars. I'm really happy you asked that, Brody, because if you want to support a real human instead of AI, I got a Patreon link down below, and it should be on the screen, the cards at the top right. For just $3, you get access to over 100 schematics of houses that I built on the channel. It's hundreds of hours of work for just $3, 3 cents an hour, so it's pretty good value. And for just $8, you get to do a build request for a video, which is pretty cool. I also got a Discord down below if anyone's interested. Lots of cool people in there. There's a lot of real build inspiration, not AI, and a lot of discussion, tips, and stuff. So if you want to join that, link down below. Really appreciate it. Anyway, that's out of the way. Let's get right into the build. Let's kind of first look at this screenshot right here, and let's kind of dissect what makes this obviously AI and how you can spot it. All right, so we can get started here. This is a house, obviously. It says March coming around. I'm pretty sure it's from a TikTok. Well, it obviously is. There was a TikTok username here, but it didn't lead anywhere. I censored it anyway, just in case. I don't know. But, obvious, very obvious AI image. Let's be real. But, I'll still put out some weird stuff in it and what I plan on doing when I'm building. So, first of all, you might miss it. Random text down here. It's kind of classic because AI will sometimes train off images that are credited on the corner, so it will leave random stuff around, which is kind of classic. Obviously, I guess these are like I feel like I don't have to explain what's wrong with that. Very obvious AI image. I don't have to go too in depth with it. What's going on here? Literally, what is that? I'm guessing this is a door, but it doesn't really look like it. So the way I'm looking at this to build, we got this kind of main. I got this one, which is bigger. This, and then this is gonna be the doorway here, basically. Obviously, something like that. I got a chimney. There's this weird thing. I'll try my best to do that in Minecraft, but yeah, this is the main thing that's what is going on here? It's very clearly AI generated. I don't think I have to dig into it. At all. It's very apparent. Why is this sideways? Very obvious. I don't know if I'm gonna build a landscape around it. We'll see. I think I will. I might. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. There's no water under there either, which is weird. Yeah, this video is a bit more of just building a house using AI instead of some kind of detailed analysis of an AI image. So I'm not gonna go too deep into this. Still, doesn't mean there's not some interesting stuff here to kind of look at. What are these? This is less obviously strictly a Minecraft thing, but it was still on Pinterest posted in Minecraft ideas or something, so it's fair game for the video in my opinion. But yeah, let's get to the actual build. I think it's probably best idea here. All right, so I'll get started here. I'll flash the picture on the screen randomly throughout the video whenever I reference it, but first I want to kind of get the shape out and figure the size when I get this thing built with. I'm thinking 5 on this side here, and I'll just base everything around that. So there's a lower section and there's a taller section, but it's the same depth on it. Also, because there's a door on that one section too, which is very strange. Part that comes out here as well, probably something like that. Orange wall out here for a secondary. It's this almost porch section. It turns into a random metal box there, but it's there. The build itself doesn't really have a frame on it. I do like building frames, but I think I'll hold back from doing a frame, or people will get mad at me for some reason. I think that's a shape ish. I'll just fill this in blocks. It's very strange. The block it's made out of doesn't It's a very strange, like it's maybe terracotta and like oak, maybe. There's like a window here. Let me just try to get a block palette before I commit to anything. The roof is maybe brick. I got a lot of comments on that house basically saying I used the wrong block and I should use mud there. And although I don't like disagree, I don't really like the way mud bricks look with sandstone. I feel like it's almost too pale. I don't know how to explain it. I just don't like the contrast. There's a lot of weird details and it's very flat. I just don't like that. We'll see. We'll see what I decide on. Let's fill it in with this for now. We can always change it. I think brick is probably the best block to use here. It kind of looks like bricks on it. It's kind of hard to tell though, admittedly. There's a window here. I don't know how I'm gonna do the interior honestly on this because it's kind of shaping up to be a bit small, but we'll see. Yeah, I think there'll be a window there. This probably lines up out here, I think. I'm probably gonna do that, like terrain. I wasn't sure if I was gonna do it, but I think I'm gonna do it. The top, like there's kind of these like weird like points. I think for now I'll just do it like that. I might put a wall up there maybe. We'll see. Yeah, it's pretty good. I think I might do one taller on this. Just because the way like Minecraft scale works. We'll go on one block taller here, just so there's room for a window. Just kind of clarify, like on the last video, got a lot of comments. Again, I mentioned the roof earlier already, but just people saying that, you know, things weren't exactly the same, and that's perfectly fine. It's not exactly my goal to like completely copy it like in every single way, because not everything translates well in my opinion. So I kind of use my own discretion, which, you know, you might not like. I personally just did it how I wanted to do it. So, you know, my bad if you were expecting the most perfect copy of all time. We'll texture this later. I'll mix granite in with this, I think. Yeah, I think that's looking pretty decent. There's like a thing here. I don't know how I'm gonna build that, but we'll try it. Oh, maybe just something like that, honestly. I'm thinking of all the ways I'm gonna add this like wood kind of texture. I'm thinking signs and trapdoors. A little bit of depth as well. You know, I'll leave that for now. I'm not probably gonna leave it like that, but I'm just thinking. There's like this little porch kind of area, but I'll come back to that as well. There's a lot of like growth in the AI, like plants and stuff. So I'll just fill these walls in and we'll decide what we're gonna do within a bit. So this section on the left is taller than this section, but not as tall as this section. So maybe go to here. That's probably about the correct kind of height for it. You can't really tell, but I'm going to assume that this front section is in the middle of this tall section, so I'm gonna get symmetrical here, like that. So that'll be the size of it. Again, there's like this weird thing here, but yeah, in the AI image, not really buildable, but we'll try. I'm gonna raise this up a few blocks, by the way, in a minute, and then do the terrain under it. But for now, I just want to get the shape of the house in. Yeah, I think it's time for some artistic, artist interpretation here. You know, I think I'm just gonna combine this like that. I think we'll settle for that. I know it's not the exact same, but whatever it's trying to be is not really that doable in my opinion. Come back to it in a minute. Let's get the shape in. I think I'm gonna put a section back here as well because it's way too empty. Obviously, there's no back on the AI image, of course, so cut up to me here. Yeah, let's just copy this over here. I think there's almost like a door here in the AI image for some reason. We'll keep it. I think it's interesting. But that is definitely a door, unless I'm wrong. Put these in for some, break up the texture a bit, you know. This height, there's like some wood here, I believe. It's got the shape mostly in. Not sure if I'm happy with it or not, but we'll see. All right, you know what? It's going along. Again, it's just a shape. All right, let's move this up 2 blocks and get the landscape in. Again, I have to texture this and everything, so it'll look a lot better in a few minutes. All right, trust the process. Just gonna get like a general, like I'm gonna vaguely copy the landscape. I'm not gonna be too strict with it. All right. There's like stairs, like here almost, and then also here. And yeah, I guess there's water down here. There's a bridge here as well. I think the stairs like 2 blocks. Very strange body of water, honestly. Very quick water line, like terrain kind of stuff here. Not gonna go too crazy with this. That's probably good enough for the bottom of this like pond here. Get this bridge in real quick. Kind of looks like spruce. Seems pretty straightforward. That looks horrible. Let's make this 3 wide. I think it's probably the way to fix this. Yeah, I think that's way better. Trapdoors. All right, let's fill this in. All right, there's like a coarse dirt, gravel, almost stone path at the bottom. Let's get that in. Actually pretty simple. Bit of pods over here maybe. Yeah, then over here is more stone. In the middle is like coarse dirt and gravel. Yeah, maybe something like that. It's not bad. There's some plants here though. Maybe some grass. What should I put here? Maybe like a fern. Something simple, nothing too colorful. It's kind of what I'm looking for. Honestly, something like that. Some leaves. There's a lot of foliage here. There's like no sign that the river continues in the actual AI thing though. So I don't like this. I keep looking at this. I don't like this. Something like that. We'll come back to it again. All right, I'm gonna keep saying that, but we'll come back to it. I'll start detailing this house. There's not really any blocks you can mix with terracotta, so it's kind of more about putting stuff over it, and like small detail stuff. There's a door here, very strange. There's a window here, flowers in front of it. There's a window, but there's like an overhang kind of thing. There's something like that. It's smaller though for sure. A lot of the windows actually have stuff like that. You can't really see the door. I'm just gonna assume it's like here. Of course, on the back is kind of just up to my own interpretation here. Build's starting to come together finally. Bit worried for a minute, but I think it's starting to look alright. These windows almost, you know what I mean? Like, they're not really glass, but nothing else looks as good. I know it could be scaffolding as well, but I think glass just looks the best. All right, I mean, it's going along. Obviously, a lot left to do, but getting there. There's a lot of leaves around, obviously. Let's look at this path up a bit. Got a lantern here as well. Ignore that. I definitely filled this in. All right, we're cooking. There's a lot of windows. There's like definitely a flower pot on top of a flower pot there. Get some like signs and stuff in to kind of break up the terracotta a bit. I feel we gotta put a window here, may as well. It's looking pretty good. Stair somewhere. But fences here actually. Let's something a bit different. Okay, just trying to break up terracotta, honestly. All right, we're cooking. We're cooking. You know, there's no trees here directly, but there's trees in the what's the word I'm looking for? In the background. So put a quick tree in here. I feel like I'm pretty good at just building like a really fast tree that looks alright. Never look amazing, but I'm pretty happy with them. Some moss carpet, finish this off. It's not a bad tree. Kind of messed around with some glass panes in it recently, which I think actually pretty good. You need a debug stick for it though. This is created exclusive. It's not bad. It's man, I don't like this, but there's no way to make it look good. That might be the best so far, but wow, it just looks bad, doesn't it? Not a fan. I might just have to accept that that's what it's gonna look like, because that's the best I got. Get a door up here. For some reason, it's just the way it is. Put that in a bit, get some depth, which is kind of much needed on this house. Let's get some flowers in here. Nothing too colorful in the spirit of the AI image. Get some more leaves around. Kind of needs it. Place in the back here. Let's get at least 1 or 2 rose bushes, you know, the classic. All right, let's go along. Some grass, ferns, stuff like that. It's not horrible. Maybe brick is not the right choice for the roof. I don't know. I want to do spruce so bad, but everyone's going to tell me that spruce is bad. It looks like brick, though, doesn't it? What stair blocks do we have? It's not mud. It has, like, brown and red in it. Like, it is brick, I think. I might make it spruce. That looks so much... No, it just looks so much better. I'm sorry. You're disappointed in me, you know. My apologies. But... that looks so much better. Come on, man. Like, let's just be real for a minute. It is kind of now a lot of spruce, admittedly, but as a spruce fan, I don't mind it. You know, if you look at the AI image, it's a lot of brown. All right, so maybe it's not that bad. Yeah, like, come on, that looks way better. Let's just like world at this. Like, come on, that looks way better. All right, let's not kid ourselves here. Let's get some lanterns and pots. Let's see what it looks like. I mean, like, I think I'm liking it. I'm not hating it. I will say I prefer that one, but for the, in my opinion, pretty questionable source material out here, it's not horrible. That's not bad. Let's texture these stairs a bit. It's kind of bothering me. Should be mostly cobble, honestly. Some berries. I think those would kind of fill it out a bit. Did not mean to bone mill that, but we'll leave it. Why not? That's what we're looking at here. You know, I don't think that's bad. Oh, we need a chimney. That's one thing I forgot. There's a chimney there. Pot on there. It's probably something honestly that simple. Kind of wish I could get a bit thicker. Maybe something like that. Well, not. I know it's straight in the art, but I think it'll look better like this. So I'm gonna do it like this. I like that more. We're gonna keep it like that. All right, these points. I just kind of left them like this. I think that's probably the best way I can do them. I don't think anything else would look better, so I think I'm gonna just leave them like that. That's not bad. I'm a fan. I don't think it looks that much like the. Okay, at the right angle, I think actually, I see it for sure. Sorry, it's lagging a lot. Do interior real quick. Actually, finish this before I run out of space on my computer. Kind of go welcome area, and then we'll chop the floor down over here. I'm probably not gonna keep this whole interior building here. I'm trust me doing this interior. I'm being honest. If you're enjoying the video, by the way, you know, consider subscribing. I really appreciate it. If you have any ideas for videos, by the way, that you want to see, you know, let me know. I like doing following feedback and everything, whatever you guys want to see. All right, well, we need a floor on the site for this stupid door. It's here for no reason. I think this will make this part. It's probably like a high ceiling. I think. Let's get I think it's a dining area. Make the floor slightly different. Why not? Bit of variation. If you're interested in how I do my interiors, by the way, I got a whole interior tutorial on the channel. If I forget to link it in the iCards, you know, check it out. I get like 50 plus tips for how I do everything here. All right, that's kind of dining space. Let's put an entertainment area here. Candles, pretty simple interior, honestly, on this one. I don't want to, like I said before, I don't want to go too overboard with it. With focus to, you know, on the outside. The interior is kind of not the focus of the video. All right, let's carry this over here. Let's make this a, I don't know the word I'm looking for, a loft. There it is. Put the ladder here. I guess it's about the only place it can go. I don't know what the story exactly leads to, but I'm just leaving it like that. I think it's kind of funny. Let's make that this. And I'll put a kitchen here. Of course, it's time. The fridge. We'll put it here. Separate the space off. The kitchen basics. I don't have much room in here for any counter space at all, but I think it has aura. I'll end it there. Trapdoor. Books, I guess. I don't know. Oh, lectern. Reading area. It's banger. Yeah, I think it's good enough in here. It's nothing too like fancy, honestly. I didn't want to go overboard with it, but I like it. Lanterns around. And yeah, I think that's it. Let's do a quick quick look here. Anything I missed? Some more like small detail stuff. Again, honestly, the reference itself is not amazing. I think that's about it though. So let's put some lily pads, some like smaller details around. All right. I saw a comment. It's kind of a good point. I do it like kind of a bad time, so it kind of looks bad. Let's see if let's give it a sunset here. Yeah, there we go. Why not? That's a house. I actually think I think it came out pretty good. It's not the greatest thing ever. I think it looks like, you know, from this angle, I think it is pretty clearly like the reference. Let's get a quick tour. I think it, you know, came out pretty good. Let me know down below if you got any more ideas for anything I should do for this, this channel. Any ideas you want, any builds you want me to see, like you want to see built by me. My bad, I can't really speak. We got a banger here. Thank you guys for all the support recently on the channel. I really appreciate it. AA House video 1 has like 60-some thousand views, my most viewed video of all time. This porn has actually just been insane. Got the door to nowhere. It looks pretty cool. But yeah. You know, subscribe. I got a Discord link down below. So check out the Patreon if you want to download this house, that house, and 104 more. But yeah, I'll see you guys next one. Thanks for watching.